Hello, Professor Rose. My task this week was to research the databases and see if we could allow the user to choose their own database, and then from that, cross-reference that database with the ingredients in the user's fridge. What I found was the task was a little more challenging than expected, but what I did find out is that we can input our own recipes into here, whether they be the entire Weight Watchers or the entire Atkins for the moment, and that might be a tedious task, but it is possible. So what I did was I created an Excel sheet. In that Excel sheet, I inputted my own recipes just to show that I can fulfill the task functions of Excel. So let's explore this booklet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs in the booklet. The first tab is I labeled ingredients currently available. These are the ingredients within your fridge. It gives the name of the ingredient and the amount of each ingredient. The next tab is the ingredients needed. This is a booklet of the ingredients needed for each recipe and also the recipe name. The next is the recipes currently available. So this sheet shows the recipes that we have in our recipe book and a simple yes or no to whether we can make them or not. And then the last sheet is the recipes available. It actually shows you the recipes which are available. It just converts the yeses to this sheet and then shows you the description on how to make them. So now let's explore a little bit. Ingredients currently available. We see here, these are the items that I have inputted for my own fridge. And then right here we have amounts in cups, or ounces for cups, ounces in pounds, amounts in gallons. And what these are functions. So as these update, all of these update. So what I can do here is I can just show you, set that to 0, that goes to 0. Set this to 5, and these go to the appropriate values. And let's just set this back to 128 just to keep it the way it was. And how this sheet affects everything is that if this ingredient goes to 0, like I just showed, the recipes currently available will update as well as the recipes available, and I'll show you that in a second. The ingredients here we have formatted as so. The ingredients that were in the refrigerator we have put over here, and all the recipe names are outlined along the top. And now for each recipe name, this goes on for a little bit. I think we have 10 recipes I put in here. And so for the Mike omelet, we see the appropriate values for milk, eggs, onions, and obviously we don't need peanut butter and jelly, so those will come up blank, and that will follow for the rest. And these values are in ounces. Next sheet is the recipes currently available. We see all the recipes we have in our database, and then I've written a function that just pretty much brings over, okay, is every ingredient here for this recipe to be made, and it's a simple yes or no. So for instance, the turkey sandwich with no cheese, yes, we can make it, but because we have no cheese in the fridge, we're going to bring that up as a no. And then these recipes will come forward onto the next page that we can make. So for instance, the Mike omelet, we can make that, and here are the directions. And I haven't full out written directions, but that's something we can input. It's a simple for loop that just says, if this cell is filled with something, input these directions. And if it's not filled with something, for instance here, don't fill with directions. Now let me just show you how this works. So for instance, cereal and milk was one of the ingredients. If we were to take this and bring this to 0, no more milk left in the fridge, and we go to recipes currently available, this cereal milk changes to no. But if the ingredients show a sufficient amount of milk is able to make, that cereal milk turns back to yes. And you saw with the omelet, that actually turned to no as well, because we do need milk for our Mike omelet. But that is where I've come this week. Please keep me posted on how I did and where I can go in the future with this. And looking forward to your feedback.